Hardspace. Right, there we go. Microphone's picked up. I'm going to welcome some Hardspace Shipbreaker. Not played this since early days of early access, so let's go in there with a nice standard run. Looking forward to getting back into this. Deteriorated. I thought we were there already. Gonna break some ships, gonna get exploded, gonna be awesome. Alright. Oh yeah, I remember this bit being loud. View update, next. And standard space fees. I'll do standard fees. Again. I have no terminal record. I am not a union member. I'm not dying, and I will vote for the plan. Yeah. Should probably do the training. It's been a while. Oh yeah, the music. I remember the music. I'm gonna dial that down for you guys.
Each day he steps into the yard to earn his wages working hard. I pray to the stars and heaven above to return my daddy to those he loves. If there comes a time when he and death meet, bless the next cutter that takes his seat.
Oh yeah. Gonna dig up some ships. Dig up? Wake up?
Hello, Cutter 9346-52. Your automated Lynx onboarding experience will now begin. Please observe this important message.
Space. Boundless promise. Limitless resources. A brighter future. It's here where hard workers like you, the backbone of civilization, will help us pave the way to the galaxy. I'm Calicia Rai Paulson, president of Lynx Corporation's Salvage Division. When my great-great-grandfather Exeter founded Lynx, he foresaw a remarkable opportunity among the stars. His vision eventually brought us the Railgates. Now spanning all the way to Jupiter, these are the veins connecting all of modern civilization. And the people flowing through them are its lifeblood. The Railgates reinvigorated humanity and are key to our continued progress. You've been selected from among thousands of candidates to join the Lynx family. This is more than just a job. It's an opportunity to be part of the largest, most successful, and most pioneering company in human history. Your dream may be to forge your own destiny one day. Well, work hard, heed your superiors, believe in the Link's vision. Do this, and you too will get your chance. Your first step is to join our EverWork program, the greatest gift we give our employees, turning death into an ongoing opportunity for learning and growth. With Links, death is a fresh start. Good luck.
Are they going to murder me? I get the feeling they're going to murder me.
Video observation complete. To finalize onboarding, your genetic sequence will now be extracted for use with the Links EverWork Asset Replacement Program. Don't worry, pain levels during extraction are largely tolerable. Please note, as outlined in Section 31 of your employment agreement, the process of genetic extraction will destroy your original body. Beginning extraction now. Extraction analysis and backup complete. Thank you. Beginning spare generation.
Yeah, they just brought my brain out. Or spinal fluid or something like that. Oh, that's always good to know. Safe to die. Alright, and this is where they gouge me for all the cash in the world. I like how they charge you $7.50 for displaying the fees report. Okay, only 1.25 billion in debt. That's fine. Right, come on, get me to the point where I can actually drop the sound on this before I deafen myself any further. Alright, options. Audio. Get the master volume back up again, actually, probably. It's a bit too far down. Not letting me. Options. Audio. There we go. Yeah, it was just having a moment.
You're okay. Everything's gonna be just fine. There you go.
There we go.
Plenty of folks feel a bit woozy with the first spare. Anyway, welcome aboard. The name's Weaver. I'm the foreman for yourself and a couple of other shipbreakers in this region. This here's Morrigan Station. She may not look like much right now, but once we boot her up, she'll purr like a kitten. Alright, let's test out your orientation control. Do me a favor and look up at that cargo elevator up above. That's it.
Yeah, thumbs up.
All the salvage gets collected to be picked up by the transfer crew. Just in case you ever turn yourself out of whack, use your roll thrusters to reorient. Alright,
That's easy.
now let's get you flying. Activating your thruster controls now. Try moving around.
Like, slightly too quick on that.
Now vertical control.
Yeah, it's coming back to me.
Now, to finalize these movement checks, I need you to fly to these waypoints.
Oh yeah, at the start of the game you have next to nothing, do you?
Used to be a cutter myself, you know. Till there was some complications with my last revive. important thing. Brakes. Get yourself going at a decent clip, and then test them out, why don't you?
But you can get a decent clip with this starting engine.
Alright. Looks like the bay here was left in a bit of a mess. We're gonna clean this crap up. I'm gonna activate the furnaces. Now. Dang thing. Would you just... There you go. Now these furnaces are used to melt down soft metals. Should go without saying. These things are hot as all get out. So, try not to drift into them by accident.
Already done that once,
Let's get a handle on your grapple tool.
I think.
This fella
Maybe
here
twice.
is a shipbreaker's bread and butter. This is how we move salvage around. Activate the beam and hold it to grab an object and move it around, if it's not too heavy. Give it a go. Move one of these pieces into either furnace. So,
Ah, too big.
you can retract the beam. This will pull a light object to you. If it's heavier than you, it'll pull you towards it.
There should be an F to push it. I'm trying to remember the controls. Doing, there we go.
Nice job cleaning up that soft.
Credits.
Let's move on to the bigger nanocarbon chunks now, shall we?
Whoa.
You may have already noticed they're too heavy to move with your grapple. I'm enabling your scanner so we can check out their structural makeup. Go ahead and boot it up.
Alright, scanner should be T.
This mode of your scanner lets you assess an object's structure. What I want you to focus on right now are these cut points.
Yeah.
Alright. Controls give me the go-ahead to get you cutting. You got quick access to all your tools through your HUD. Just open up your tool selector and choose the cutting tool.
Oh, I've got to do it this way.
Two modes. The first one is the stinger. It's designed for precision vaporization of cut points like this. You ready to perform some zero-G surgery, Cutter?
Of course I am.
Well, let's split this strap so it's light enough to move. That's how you do it. Okay, let me boot up the processor so you can salvage these. Do me a favor. Look on over at one of them there. Yeah, so I can see if they activate right. Yeah, perfect. Wish me luck here, Cutter. Me and technology ain't always the best of friends. Hey, all right. We're in business. Now swap over to your grapple and toss one of those pieces you separated right in there.
Yeah, remember to brake is very important. And that should wander its way in. Get in there.
Well, okay. We're almost done getting this bay in shape. Let's go after that large aluminum chunk over there. Now this beast is way too heavy to move as is. It's also too dense for your stinger to break it down.
Yeah.
And there are no structural cut points for us to take advantage of. We're gonna have to switch over to the split saw mode of your cutting tool. Start slicing this thing down to size. Go ahead and switch cut modes now. Now try changing the angle of the cut. We're in business. I've unlocked the trigger on your cutting tool. It'll split that big chunk clean in two. Go ahead and give her a whirl. I'm gonna turn on your salvage indicator so you can track how much work there is left to do. This thing will track how much you've salvaged and how much you've lost. For now, let's try and hit that first goal marker. And that's what it's all about, Cutter.
It's going to be easier if I cut that up again.
The closer you get to hitting your certifications and ranking up.
Just going to get things moving a bit quicker. How much is this stuff worth, I wonder? You I went into the furnace with you.
Material deposited.
I guess I don't want to get too close, I think. I just wander my way in. There we go. Such a chill game that everything suddenly explodes.
Great first shift in the yard, Cutter. Let's head on over to your hab and I'll show you the ropes there.
Excellent.
Fly on over back to the master jack. I'll put a marker on it so you can find it easy. When you get there, head on in and we'll get started.
Going sweet home for the next million years until I actually get all my stuff out of the way. Oh, I so need better thrusters. This is painfully slow. End shift. Yeah. They paid me 400,000 credits. It's not bad.
New certification level achieved.
Excellent.
License upgraded.
Now I can start thinking about building something else better. I always wait for that to go a bit longer. Ah,
Breaker, you have one incoming transmission waiting.
yeah, this is all new.
Welcome to your new home, Cutter. Has everything you need. This is officially called a ready-made long-term employee habitation something or other. Around here, we just call it your hab. Now, how's about you get yourself some rest? We'll pick up your training in the morning. Sleep tight there, Cutter.
No, like I'm not going to look out the window immediately. You forced me to go to sleep, didn't you?
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52. Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message. The greatest reward in life is the chance to work hard at work worth doing.
Minimum payments by each 10 AM each so thing, okay.
Rise and shine, Cutter. Hope you feel well rested. Ready to continue your training? Okay, let's have a look at your employee terminal. Now, let's get caught up on career progression and certification. I've sent you a message with an explanation. Go on and give it a read.
Alright, into the terminal. 6 messages already.
Clear as mud? Don't worry, I'm here to walk you through the process. Soon enough, I'm going to introduce you to some of the other shipbreakers. Most of them are willing to help you out, too.
We're not all.
Let's start a new shift and pick your first ship to work on.
Just, I'm not going to bother reading all this stuff, I'm just going to clear them out. Oh, that's the important one. I've hit 2, that's not bad. Workstation. Oh, kitchen, let's have a look at the kitchen. Okay. Pictures everywhere. Let's just start the shift, shall we? We're here to cut ships.
Shows which ships you have access to. Each morning, you can choose to continue working on the ship you got or start a fresh one. Go ahead and claim one, and we'll get to work.
And they're all pretty much the same. Oh, that looks interesting. Alright, wonder what my minimum is. Minimum is.
Tank 3. Now try to remember, nanocarbon goes in the processor, aluminum goes in the furnace. Try to salvage the entire ship if you can. We call it using the whole buffalo. You'll hit your certs faster that way and start knocking out that debt of yours. I'll be observing and giving you any help if you need it.
Where's the way in?
Cutter, Weaver out.
That's all that. Huh. Interesting, I can't see. Ah, there we go. Let's get in there. First things first, make sure the interior of the ship. Oh, she's all open already. Excellent. She doesn't have any obvious engine ports, does she? Okay. Nothing to work out on the outside. Let's start splitting her. One here. Okay, are there any on the top side? No, there's a few on this side though. Nice easy ship to start with. Okay, so what's holding this thing together now? Just this aluminium, isn't it? What's inside? That's the panel out. Okay. That should be my first bit of cash. What is this thing here? Just a nano carbon processor. Doesn't seem to want me to do anything with that.
I know these ships look intimidating to scrap at first. Trust me, soon enough, you'll be stripping the huge Gecko-class freighters like nothing. Got my start, salvaging back down Earthside, in the droid scrapping biz. You know what made me come up here? One day, we got a batch of this particular model in, one of them kinds with synthetic skin and everything. We almost never saw people looking ones like that. They're always too expensive to manufacture. Seems someone found a warehouse full of them, mothballed for, 20 years or so. Since the AI ban took effect, probably bought the whole lot for pennies, thinking they could turn a tidy profit with the salvage. No word of a lie. These things looked exactly like my stepbrother Jed. Even had the same slack-jawed expression. Now, Jed and I wasn't exactly pals or nothing, but all the same, I couldn't bring myself to start smashing that dopey face. And that's when I looked into getting on with Lynx. I tell you what, it's a sight better to cut up something that doesn't look like a family relation. Anyway, I'm running on. I'll clear the channel. Holler if there's anything giving you grief up there.
Ow, 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 ow. Okay, note to self, overheating suit bad. Uh-oh. Alright, we haven't got times for stuff yet, so at least I get to take my time as I get used to the controls again. Where do these things go? So you can't even target them. Alright, what's in here? Pull the door off. Ow. Face.
Be sure to always budget for helmet repair costs.
Okay, I didn't need that faith. I've got plenty of us. That's the whole point of having clones. Alright, I noticed under here. This is the important bit, isn't it? Has it left us an engine? It might not with the starting one. End of the day, you can't go wrong cutting these yellow things. Explosion in 5. Oh, I forgot how fun this was. It is a lovely way to pick back things to spend your evening. There we go. Panel off. Bunk. And lovely bit of salvage. Now, what does it say? Either these skill? No. Let me guess, this one little. That's holding that on. Oh, I haven't done any of this side, have I? This is when this thing actually is much more efficient. For one singles, it's pretty good just to use the this one, but for doubles, much quicker to use the beam. Oh, I did it again. Hey. Oh, did I just get my first clone?
Entering rest mode. Your daily performance feedback will be available shortly in the link.
Did I just burn myself to death with my first clone? Yep. Congratulations, me, you're an idiot.
Alright. Breathe. You okay? Got yourself good there. Don't sweat it. Happens to the best of us. Always good to review your spare replacement form. See how you can avoid future mishaps. Too many spares will rack up the debt, and that's how they get you. Okay, let's get back to work.
At least this has got that. I did actually get all these bits out. So it shouldn't be too long until I start bumping this in. Yeah. Get in there. Oh, I can't wait to get some proper upgrades on this thing. Even draw this in, it's so heavy. Ah. But if I bounce it off that bit there, I should be fine. Yeah, there we go. It's at least in the right position. That's for the furnace. Excellent. Really, that thing moves like anything. Right, that's good. How easy is this nose cone to move? It's 2 tons, I'm assuming not very. No, don't go up. Up. No. Oh, right, we destroyed an aluminium. Okay, there's some aluminium on that. That's fine. We got the engine still. Whoa. Arrest that. Alright. Number of times I've set myself on fire, 3. On the plus side, if I back myself up against this, I can just back that over to the processor. Yeah, this is still easy. This is still the tutorial. There's not much I have to worry about taking too much in. These things should be a good amount of cash coming in.
Salvage goal achieved. Rewards allocated.
Alright, this is where I've got to think about putting. I do want this front bit.
Additional rewards assigned.
Yeah, salvage go 3. Should have freed this side now. Wonder what the cut level is. That's new. Oh, this is for the furnace, but it's too chunky for me to send it just like that.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
I like the light stuff. It bounces. I haven't destroyed too much of this. It's only cost me 1 life. Alright, that's all for the furnace. And it's not too heavy either. I think I still need to cut it in 2. Let's maneuver myself down. Come on. I may have to cut that last little bit there. There we go. Got to feed myself into the furnace.
Deposit accepted.
Yeah, cut that last little bit up there. There we go. Gotta get my face smashed in. What's we got left? Nose cone and this bit here.
Object not accepted for processing.
Okay. This is all the glass is furnace.
Material processed. Credits deposited.
Gonna use it up. We're gonna get rid of this thing just because it's the tutorial ship. That thing's still a good amount of credits.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Ooh, the glass was actually worth quite a bit.
Failed. Rewards lost.
Yeah, no. That glass was worth a lot more than I expected, actually. Right. There should still be some stuff knocking around then, apparently. What am I missing? Apparently some stuff that I haven't destroyed that's still...
Raw material accepted.
So close to 4 as well, it's very annoying. It's going very well, Shizzle the Bizzle. I've already killed myself twice. No, once. Once I've burned myself 3 times, but only killed myself twice. It's all good. Right, I'm not being dumb here, so there's nothing left of this ship knocking around. Oh well. We can't quite buffalo it, but it's good enough. Oh, I need a faster flipping booster. Oh, I forgot how annoying the end start. Not annoying, but limited you are at the start of the game. Awesome. I made 1.9 million.
New certification
Got rank 3.
license level increased.
Looking good.
Warning Cutter 9346-52.
Looking good, Cutter. Now go ahead and pick another ship.
Can I do anything at the workstation? Yes, I can. Excellent. Stickers. Oh, yay. Thank you. No equipment then. Alright, so I've been cleared to hazard level 2. Links kiosk for shipbreaking needs. And I've got access to the mackerel level cargo. Ooh, do I have to spend my certification? Is that what I've got to do? No, see, the next level I get grapple tether mods. Let's start this shift, shall we? I feel like we have to go for the level 3, get those engine pods. Or forfeit the 2,000 credits left in that main thing. It'll all be good. Alright.
Hold up a second there, Cutter. Because you've increased your rank, we're gonna give you the next greatest ship. Now this one will be full of machinery, electronics, furniture, all stuff that Lynx can collect and resell. You're gonna want to throw those items on the barge. That's, the big green thing below you. Go ahead, have a look.
Barge. Alright, let's cut this thing off at the front. Alright, this time I've realised how much glass is worth. There should be another one holding on around there. That should be fairly light. Ooh. That should be good enough. What else we got here? Lots of components and stuff like that. Oh, it wants to be... There we go.
Valuable objects or components down there. Don't worry about breaking anything. There's a dampening field that'll catch everything. Works great. Most of the time. Let's give it a go.
Yeah, is that the only thing holding this on? Excellent. It is actually quite easy to burn up like an engine or something like that. I have missed the barge multiple times. This will get a lot easier once I get Tevils at the next level. I nearly missed the barge then. And the barge is literally straight down from where I am. Come here, you.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Alright. 200,000 credits each. Look at that. What have we got here? Oh, just like a foot and sponsor. This will come off easy. I love that each one of these is a puzzle. And that's why I think this game is so great. Ooh. Oh well. Gonna rip that to pieces apparently. I haven't destroyed anything though, so that's good. Must be just salvaged more barge items, okay. Is there another one on the other side, or is that about it?
Deposit registered. Account credited.
Let's cut the other side off as well while we're here. Boom, and boom, and the processor should just be straight ahead there.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Stadium. Okay. It's like mostly. Was that a barge bit there? That's just a fuel tank on the outside. Okay. Get rid of that. That could have been a nasty one.
Got that pretty quickly. Now, let me teach you about the kiosk. Once the training wheels come off, Link's regulations mean you gotta cover your own oxygen and fuel costs. That's the way things go. Turning it on now. Now, no need to panic. They'll last you a good while. But if you end up running out, you gotta top up at the kiosk over there. Let's have a look.
Let's go have a look at the kiosk. Let's keep the tutorial rolling. Please give me faster engines. Ugh. Hello, kiosk. Work by profit.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000. Kevin, good stuff, Tucker. Pretty easy, right? Alright, I'll leave you to it. We'll chat again when you've hit the next rank. Weaver out.
Shouldn't be too long. I've just noticed a bunch of antenna at the back there. So yeah, Lynx is really generous. I mean, yeah, oxygen. Just like, you know. They give me training wheels, they're not actually charging me for oxygen at this shift. How nice is that? 58,000 for an antenna, that is not bad. Ignore the 1.2 billion I'm still trying to chunk through.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Right, I think the outside's easily stripped. Let's have a wander inside. Try and make a hole in there. Ooh. It's training, so yeah, they don't care. They've already opened the ship up. Multi-tool. Not multi-path, but multi-tool. Wow, that had some kickback.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Oh, the whole airlock it goes on the barge, is it? Or is it just this? Yeah, the whole inner airlock is for the barge, and that's going to be an interesting one to separate. Switch patch up kit. This is all for the furnace. Forklift. Alright, let's get this thing. I'm going to be careful because there's a giant fuel tank right there. And this laser has a tendency of... oh, you know, I haven't forgotten debt interest. I'm hoping after today I'll be at least paying off the interest. I have a mortgage. I know how this works. That's what you have to be careful about. I just burned a soup patch kit. Oh, O2 is now activated apparently. I can hear my own breathing. Okay. That's one bit out. You can go quick or you can go safe, and there's always a trade-off in this game. Alright, that's for the processor. Just over there. That is also for the processor. Is that still attached somehow? No. Now I've got to make sure I give plenty of space.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Oh, that's a big heavy forklift. That's got some inertia to it. Right, let's get that fuel tank out before I explode myself.
Salvage goal met. Rewards will be paid.
Oh, this is gonna be nice. Come on. Let's get you heading down there before you explode me all over the place. Dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-dum-dum. There we go, that's safe. Food pack? Why do I have to burn that? Because it's out of date. What's the food pack get you? Probably nothing. Okay.
Salvage deposited. Applying
Food pack sorted. Let's chop a bit more of this up. Get that temperature down a little bit. Asteroid shard, okay. They've definitely upgraded this a lot since I played. What's an asteroid shard worth these days? What's for the barge? Still talking about the airlock. At least now though I have access to the airlock. I should be able to put the whole thing out. That was out of range. Can I squeeze through? I can. Let's let this cool down a second.
Cutter, make your way back to the kiosk on the starting platform to fill up your O2. Blue ain't your color.
It would do that. This is my fault.
Cutter, I need you to head back to the kiosk on the starting platform.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. I was just in the middle of the ship. You always find out auction when you're in the middle of like the worst possible place, don't you? Oh, I'm just the deepest part of the ship. Alright, how many ways do you think I can die in the same stream? There we go. Let's get back to working on this airlock, because I think this airlock's probably worth a chunk. I'm halfway to my next cert anyway. Once you get to a certain point, these things just fly apart. And it's beautiful. I think stuff like the lights tend to actually be worth a little penny. always like looking at the breakdown at the end and figuring out exactly what you've just like paid for. Alright, I was freeing this thing out, wasn't I? See there, that little bit of a kickback when you miss. That can be deadly. Nearly burned myself then. Alright, what we got left holding us together? That thing there. There we go, that looks like some separation to me. That's the processor. That's also for the processor. I'm inside the airlock. Let's get that going down, figure out how much that's worth.
Salvage secured.
Solid $250,000. Yeah, that's worth the effort. Get in the processor.
Processor deposit accepted.
Okay, we got anything else in here that's worth it? Ooh, there's another fuel thing here. Oh, and that one's buried in there. Let's leave that one till we've taken a bit more of the ship apart. That's a bit too. That's a trap one. A bit too close to the old fuel thing.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Look at all that. Salvage gold too. Quicker with these two. Alright, now I'm in here. Look at that. That was riskier than I expected. I will be fully missing that. At least when they built these things, they built them with these obvious cut points. Alright. What have we got here? Processor? You go. You're also due for the processor. Whoa. That was too much kickback. Twice, Slow Ranger. Once actually. I set myself on fire 3 times. That's enough. Yeah, that was a hell of a risky shot. What's this in there? That's not for in there? Oh well, too late now. Oh, I destroyed a light. Oh no, a light. Alright. Getting this thing out is now going to get tricky, so let's... I don't want to do this. Okay. What are you still attached to? I didn't even notice the bar light, to be honest. They get you. Okay, yeah, I'll get some more oxygen.
Blue ain't your color. Trust me on this one. We were out. Hey, Cutter, I need you to head back to the kiosk on the starting platform.
Yeah, this is what happens when I do that at this point. My tether is not that strong. So, F, oxygen.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Hey, look at that. She's half gone already. There you go. I'm starting to feel a bit more confident with moving around. That's for the processor.
Processing valuable objects.
Oh, was that a light on that, was it? Oh yeah, because it was the one I did not take apart. I took one of them apart then, ran out of fuel and I completely forgot. What's for the barge? Oh, the light. Oh, 3,000 credits for a light, it's not terrible. What's the multi will get me? That's the cargo hatch, that's for the that's a big chunky thing, that's got to be worth something. Hey, unless you smash it up on the way down.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
200,000 for the cargo hatch, that's nice. Gets these two light bulbs. There you go, that's a light bulb for you. Make you happy? It's 3k, it's quite often not worth the time. But this is different, of course, because this is the tutorial still. Having gone through several resets probably since I last played. Alright, we're getting down towards the furnace stuff now. Bye bye patch kit. Well, bye bye. I've just killed some poor sod on Earth.
Credits awarded.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if you can get. Can you get this back? I think it's gone to me now. Yeah. Still just chilling to the music. Alright, before I send that in, is there anything on the underside?
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Yeah, I'm never getting to 5th grade. Well, I probably will at some point, but...
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Come on. Oh, I just wish I'd known. Come on, get in there.
Transferring credit.
Okay, what we got left? Ooh, I completely forgot about the fuel tank.
Salvage goal achieved. Rewards allocated.
That salvage goal 3. What are you regged on? Bye byes. This is all for the processor. Nearly sliced my face off with that.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
So I like the goals, they weren't in there last time I was here. Alright, we're getting down towards furniture stuff now. This entire end cap is for the processor.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Probably too big for me to move in one go. I think it's 3 though, isn't it? So let's have a go. Also in a very poor position for this. Yeah. I think I can cut nanocarbon, so it's going to be interesting to see. Fluster Cap's got some weight to it, apparently. Yeah, the tutorial really makes me wish I had tethers. They're coming up. I could technically go in and get tethers now, but I may as well finish cutting some of this up. Rough cuts along the middle. Yeah, the thruster cap is worth $250,000 though, that is. Should probably buy some fuel this time. Bye, I'm off into space. I suppose that's one way of getting back to Earth, isn't it? I know. I'll get some fuel just to be on the safe side. I'm nearly done with this, but nearly's not quite. Right, what's holding you together? That one there. Look at the light switch. Just a light generally. Bye bye.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage deposit secured.
Yeah, I should be able to move this now, you say. Yeah, we go. It was being held together by that one little bit there. Right, do I have any way of getting that glass out, or do I have to sacrifice the glass? Well, with this kind of cutting, I might as well just sacrifice the glass. It's good practice though to get back into the
Account credit applied.
habit of actually being able to cut stuff up properly.
Processor deposit accepted.
Alright, where's the rest of that glass gone? Your nanocarbon, apart from a little bit of glass. The actual math behind this must be quite hard. Figuring out exactly what each little bit is worth. Yeah, 18,000 glass. This is all for the processor. Come on, give me 2 minutes. That's sliding slightly. Come on. Yeah. I'm actually quite well in here. So I'm not unhappy with how well this is going. I've managed to not blow up any of the major stuff, which is important. This big earth of a thing is taking a little bit of effort. Oh, nearly got caught into the gravity well then. Oh, that was close. Yeah, glass is decent value, but it's also very hard to get out, apparently. Okay, where's the ship? Where's the rest of the ship gone? Here. I think this is all furnace now. Let's have just a quick check inside for any more useful internals. Oh, look at that. Storage bins. What's the storage bin worth on the open market these days?
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
78,000. Wow. Definitely go for the storage bins. Ow.
Helmet damage detected. Avoid severe head trauma.
Salvage secured.
Yeah, well, that's a bit late in my life to be telling me that, love. I don't think I have much value inherently.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Right, all this is for the furnace. Whoa. Alright. That was nearly a bad mistake. I need to cut this into at least 2 chunks. That's the oxygen level. Let's cut that other side as well. What do you think? Do you think I'll get level 5 on this?
Material accepted. Credits assigned.
Oh, I missed another light. Right, you're separate, aren't you? None of those things count. Ooh, guess he nearly processed himself again. There we go. I know oxygen, I know.
Raw material processed.
I'll get one more batch of oxygen, it'd be worth it. Just to try and get that level 5. I'll also heal myself up because another crack to the face and I'm dead. Oxygen. Suit patch. Alright, so it's just getting this into the furnace. Red bar on the hood. Am I being dumb? Oh yeah, I see what you mean. The whole that little red bar in the center. That should be that. Ooh. Oh, great. Die. So many interesting ways to die in space. Cicero, I am not feeding you every 30 seconds just because there's no one else in the house and you're all confused. Oh, yeah, Z next. You haven't really explained that to you yet. Alright. Well, that was a waste of cash, wasn't it? Yeah, I couldn't see an option to use the patch kit though. If I can get this in, I'll get level 5 and I'll be a very happy boy. Not really sure what those two holding together. Let's slice it along there. That's above my cut grade, okay. Let's find out what these things are doing. Ah, it holds that bit in. And that bit's for the processor. Yeah, I just realised that. Wasting cash. Alright. Let's not hit ourselves in the face with a giant space rock. We've already hit ourselves in the face too many times today. Where have you gone? Where have we gone? All the way down there, apparently.
Object accepted for processing.
Apparently I hit. Here we go. This is moving now. $45k of nanocarbon. The asteroid shard's got to be some definite worth left out here, isn't there? Come on. Let's maneuver you into position. And then go, bye. Meanwhile, you should still be moving that direction. Hopefully it's not too big. There we go. That should cross the magical line. 13k for the asteroid share. And oh, there's a door in there, was there? Okay. Watch that edge up to 5k. Watch it be these bits down here that I now can't get hold of. That are going to cost me the thing. So what happens if I come down here? Yeah, it's been magnetically sealed, so that's just cost me the 5k. That's annoying. Alright. Enter the hab. Good old shift. God, I've been playing for an hour already, that's disappeared. Time flies when you're having fun. Oh. But 5 million, that's a good shift. I think it did.
Level attained. License level increased.
Excellent. Should be having a few points to spend when I actually get to spend points. Bye.
Hello, Shipbreaker 9346-52.
Okay.
I'd like to share the following inspirational message. Make the most of your shift by fanning the tiny sparks of effort into flames of profitability.
Okay. Got access to the exolab. I made they took $500,000 off, I made 5 million, so yeah, it's a chunk of the desk down. Okay. I'm now a shipbreaker. Congratulations to me.
Hey, Cutter. I'm looking at the stats coming from your bay, and it's looking like you're really gonna make your way around here. It's time to learn about how to upgrade your equipment. And some of
Hey.
the more advanced tools you'll soon have at your disposal. Head on over to your workbench in the equipment room, and we'll see about upgrading your tools.
Equipment.
This straight from the manual. Lynx rewards hard work and learning by giving shipbreakers access to tool improvements and new equipment. Reaching salvage goals is essential for becoming a master shipbreaker. Basically, they want to make sure you prove yourself first, before giving you the big guns. Completing salvage goals will net you shiny Lynx tokens. Use those tokens here to get yourself some new gear. So let's get going and learn about one of the most important tools in a shipbreaker's toolbox, tethers. Go ahead and purchase them. Repeat after me, Cutter. Tethers are your friends. Now, have a quick read, and let's hop back in the bay.
Alright, tethers are your friends, 100%. Alright. Training wheels just came off. Shoot, this training ship is one you just rip apart.
Let me tell you how to use these things. Tethers are more powerful than the beam of your grapple. They're great for moving super heavy salvage. Try it out. Press and hold the secondary input for the grapple to begin placement. Point where you want the salvage to move to, then release the input to create the tether. Great. Now, what if you want to get rid of the tethers you've already placed? There's a cancel command you can send, but take note that it clears all of your tethers. Go ahead and try it now.
What's the cancel? Right. They should be heading down. Okay. Why is V? Oh, it's Y.
Yeah.
I thought that was V. That's just me being dumb.
You've got unlimited tethers during this training exercise. But after this, when you need more, you'll have to buy them from the kiosk. Let's see how well you can handle them. Try and clear out a bunch of that scrap. You can stack multiple tethers on one object to increase the pull force. You can also chain objects of any size together to move them as a group. I've seen some cutters do incredible things with a daisy chain of tethers.
Transferring credits.
Do I get paid for this tutorial? That'd be nice.
Alright. Well done, Cutter. Like I said, tethers are your friends. Once you get the hang of them, you can get pretty creative on how you use them. Now, when you're ready, let's go back to the hab and continue with the day.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
I don't think I get any cash for that. Boo. It's when the hedgehogs become useful as well, though, isn't it? Like, at this point, you don't have to worry about your oxygen. It's only the company that's making you worry about your oxygen. When they're training you, it's fine. Okay. Didn't earn any cash. Boo. I think I'm up here to learn. No, I'm up here to cut ships and make money.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Lynx mandates a maximum of 8 hours of sleep. Any extra sleep time will be docked from the next pay cycle.
Okay, so that tutorial cost me $500,000. Thank you very much, Lynx. You little sods. Alright. Let's go start a shift. Ooh, that's pretty. Got quite a nice bit of value as well. Nothing like chopping some ships.
Cutter, it is my distinct honor and privilege to introduce you to the rest of the crew in our sector. Sound off, everyone.
Hey, Rook. Name's Luke. I was the worm until you showed up, so thank you. Now I get to do the hazing.
What are you talking about? We don't do that. Welcome aboard. Don't listen to her. I'm Dee.
Kai, your mic's still messed up.
How about now?
Better.
Oh, hey, I'm Kaido. Kai.
Mic's still busted, huh?
Oh, yeah, still waiting on the rec.
Heaven forbid they give us functional gear.
I'm sure they're working on it as fast as they can. Cutter, I added you to the sector comms channel. It can get lonely out here. Helps to check in with each other from time to time. All right, enough chin-wagging. Let's get back to it. Weaver out.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Later, Rook. Salvage deposit secured.
That gone. Oh, I'm supposed to cut this one like this, aren't I? Right, get me angle right so I don't accidentally cut whatever that is up there. At least they're giving you a few more tethers than I remember you getting to begin with. Always the point when you make the most money when you get the big stuff off the side. Wonder what the communications array is worth. It's got to be a fair chunk, hasn't it? Gotta tether it down. I don't like the way it's spinning. Now, is there an engine on the other side of this? Is the next question. No, it's just the thruster cap again. That's fine. Awesome. Let's just check we've got no... That doesn't look like anything in here is hostile. $25k for an airlock console, we'll take that. Okay. We want all this stuff, don't we? The job one is to get the floor off. Yeah, like actually the company does care about me, just as much as it costs to train a new guy. They did murder me at the start of this. Can I see what's through here? No. Ow, 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 ow. Communications array on the inside as well. See why this thing's worth 9 million. There we go. Should be able to pull that bit off as well. Oh, it's already freed itself, that's good. Yeah. To be honest, I think most people get murdered for infinite immortality. Kind of a not a bad little trade-off. It wasn't even that long a process, so. Ow. Door. Slightly zappy and damaged processing box. Still worth 44,000 credits. Supposed to worth. Yeah, I saw. There we go. I wonder how much I have to do things like how many things do I have to pick up to get worth a tank of oxygen. Alright. This is a nice easy one to chop off. Oh, the process for my hab. Have I just wasted that by salvaging it then? Okay, wait for it to go red. Ooh, that was near to overheat. Yeah. Yeah, I've got something nice for the hab now. Nothing on the fuel hump. It's fine. Yeah, it's not like there's going to be a shortage of ships I'm doing, is there?
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Excellent. What's this thing on the top? Just nanocarbon. Alright, let's get back inside and start pulling out some internals. Oh, no. Missed. Oh well. The pull book on over is going to get annihilated. Oh, that was 250,000 credits I just threw off the atmosphere. That just hurts. Oh, that's not too bad.
Salvage secured. Applying credit. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
The number of Onos in chat is a little worrying. It's like I haven't massively killed myself here. I've only killed myself once.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Junction boxes always worry me.
Salvage goal obtained.
Hey, look at that. Salvage goal achieved. Oh, that's held in place. But that beam doesn't have to go in real time.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Well, today's been a good day, hasn't it? All these computer terminals.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Yeah, I think I actually tethered it to the inside of the barge. Possibly. Remember how much these things are worth?
5 minutes left in your ship cutter. Do what you do. Weaver out.
Gotta make up for the horrific amounts of cash you cost me yesterday by training me.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
This is why people hate unions. Unions are good.
Salvage secured. Applying credit. Salvage
There you go, look, a light.
transferred.
Any other lights in here? Yep. Right.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Let's get this thing out. I've got enough time to get this out before the end of the shift. Not very heavy anyway.
Salvage
Any credits?
account credit
How are we doing time-wise on the shift? 3 minutes. Probably just about worth buying some oxygen. We'll see what it's like when I get over there. Hehe, complaining it's anti-capitalist. Yeah. We'll pick up an oxygen. As long as I make 1600 credits in the next 3 minutes, that was a worthwhile choice. I think I'm like, oh, I'll just tether the ship to itself. Alright. I've just got to cut that last little bit at the bottom. Maybe some of the sides here. Oh, destroy the computer kernel with. That was dumb, wasn't it? Alright. Come on, I've got to make at least one option's worth of stuff.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded. Material accepted.
See, the glass is worth enough for an auction. Oh, this little furnace worth now because I chopped it in two. Oh, that's just... Let's get it out because it's sparking. Just by the... That's to the left by the back of the barge. Is that thing? I must go in there and slice and dice a little bit. Mostly for the processor. Let's see if I can get that in the last 30 seconds. Now, is what's left worth coming out for another shift is the question.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Probably just about. What's due to go in the barge? Ah, no, that was not the barge. It shot something off into space. Only destroyed 210k, and there's 2 million left out there. It's probably worth it, isn't it? Yeah, we'll do one more shift. We're going to be ripping apart the big chunky bits next.
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have one incoming transmission waiting.
Let's see what this call is.
I was thinking our crew should crack some beer sometime. You know, shoot the breeze, fantasize about a debt-free life and all that. Not that that's gonna happen anytime soon. Like, Weaver's been at this for years. 20, maybe? I was just getting kicked out of grade school when he started. Dee Dee sends most of her money home. Goes through links, of course, with huge transfer fees. And Kaido, well, look, Kai's great. He just hasn't really taken to the work. Lynx calls him a low earner. For me, I'm trying to get there as fast as I can. I just need enough to get me one of those mining skiffs. You know, for boat running. Still so many rich rocks along the frontier line. Eventually want to hire some friends from back home. Oh, the Airs platforms. Around Mars? Good people. But work's hard to find there. Don't know when that'll be, though. Just when I think I'm earning at a steady clip, there's another fine or fee. This job's fun as hell and all, but I got other plans. Maybe you do too. Anyway, don't want to get a fine for tying up comms? Kidding! That's not a thing. I don't think. Either way, good luck, Rook. Blue out.
Yeah, we're here for the rest of eternity, aren't we? Another lovely day.
Shipbreaker. Your theta wave levels are high. Please administer 2 caffeine pods before starting your shift.
I mean, stuff like getting your cutting tool to be yours saves you a good chunk of money every day. Got a new sticker.
How you holding up there, Cutter? Seems like you're getting the knack for it. Trust me, when you get well versed in the art of shipbreaking, it becomes a joy to show up to the yard each day. Ain't a trade like it. Dancing between the ribs of a ship, spitting heat, do-si-doing with a 10-ton panel, taking a breather, gaze out at the rest of the human race, buzzing in the distance. Huh. Can you tell I miss it? It's alright. Helping y'all get there is near as good. Ah, dang it. I got corporate ringing me. Good luck out there today, Cutter.
Alright, so let's get this thing chopped into slightly dicey pieces. Don't know what's going on with the barge there. There we go, start the day off with a little bit of cash. Nothing like starting the day off with a quick 40,000. As long as I get a good chunk of this out, let's get this door out of the way as well. See, he tried to kill me, but I had planned it. Oh god, of course, fuel doesn't... So apparently fuel doesn't restart at the start of every level. Obviously it doesn't, because wild links give you stuff like fuel. And tethers also don't seem to have recharged either. Okay, so at least means that buying stuff isn't that much of a waste. I'll get some tethers while I'm here. Alright. Slightly into the negative. I mean, one thing this game could do is you could have this, like a constant sign of how much cash you owe them. Okay. Let's get this airlock out. Airlocks seem to be worth a fair chunk. Bright, shiny, lighty. Yeah, we get all this lot out. That's a bit more of a cut than I was expecting to do. Get them out. I destroyed electrical cables, okay. Being like that. That's for the barge. Anything else I need to chop? Ooh, a power cell. That's for the barge as well. That's unusual. Was it a power cell yet? Let's see. Is it X to just push? Yeah, something's still attached somewhere. What's attached to what? Ah, I'm using shift time up on this. Those are all electrical cables there for the furnace. Do they pull off? They do. Okay. Tethers are amazing, but you also try and not use them when you get out because they do cost you money. That is worth a tether. And then this, where it's down, that goes into there.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
How much is this power cell worth?
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Cables are actually not too bad. Get that out.
Deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Looks like the cable junctions aren't worth much on their own. But they're actually worthless, but yeah. Gets you to the cables, doesn't it?
Raw material accepted.
Warning. Oxygen low.
Yeah, go on then.
Oxygen costs can be reduced through good breathing practices.
Oh god, what's that book I read? Yeah, junctions are valuable. Crash Money, something like that. I read a cyberpunk book where everything was like costed out. So you kind of like breathing cost you, blinking cost you, like everything costs you just to like day-to-day income. And the kind of like the lead character is basically trying to figure out how to like save money by like blinking one less time, but not crossing the line from blinking into like shutting your eyes, because that also costs money.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Alright, let's get these things out. That should be it, apart from these load bearing bits. You can pull them out quite quickly. All this new stuff I've not seen is amazing. Whee! Do we have a way down to the barge? We do. You into the processor.
Credit applied.
Furnace for you.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Get that going. So they're not worth much, but it'll push me up. If I can get the rank 4 on this, I'll be happy.
Raw material deposited.
I'm getting close to the rank 5. Oh, that will help. Pull that out as well. Try not to get hit in the face as you do it. Salvage goal 4. Let's see what the that is for furnace. See what the actual goals are. And this is furnace. Bit of processor in there. 90% is this is for the furnace. There's this bit here I just need to chop off. What have we got in here that I've not dealt with? Ooh. Rio 2. And I've taken that. And a computer terminal. And a fluffy rabbit. Oh. Yeah, the megacorps end of the day just want to turn us on to commodities. Tool repair kit, definitely not leaving that behind. How am I doing time-wise? 5 minutes. So if I can get this bit all sorted into the processor, then I should be able to use a huge number of tethers just to throw the last bits in quickly. Most of this I'm not too worried about now. I think that's mostly separated now. Yep. You're for the processor. You're for the processor. That's for the processor, I missed one. Processor is being used for that big thing and that other one. That's fine. Okay. This should all be furnace now. I might grab that other O2 from in there. Just to keep me going. And the rest of this, I think, is just furnace. Of course, getting it into the furnace is going to be fun. Don't know if I've got enough tethers to get it moving. Should be fairly light to begin with. There we go.
Material accepted. Credits assigned.
Oh, I destroyed a door with 2,000. But I am well past 5. Yeah, take that. I'm not sure where the remaining bit of cash has come from. Maybe it's the thing I shot off into space. Oh, there's the computer terminal. Ah, see? That's good. That was a good little bit of looking around. Been a good day. Not as good day as yesterday, obviously. But I'm gonna head home, I think. There's only like useless cable junctions left. Level 5. Yeah, but the door's only worth like 2k, so not too worried. have to nip off and get myself a drink. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Okay, more like 10. That's my headphones. Right. Yeah, this gun is good. I should probably use it more. But still, that's a good 2.8.
New certification level awarded.
And yeah, a repair kit and a bunch more LT, so that's worth it. Yes, I obviously planned that computer find out.
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have 1 incoming transmission waiting.
Alright, let's go to the intercom.
Hey, Rook. You ever think about starting your own business out there? You know, be your own boss? I swear, one day, I'll get a decent belt runner and make my own money. Maybe bring my old man along to help sniff out the good rocks. My dream is to tinker with ship design. Maybe build some machinery to help with heavy-duty mining. Make it safer. If we ever both get out of here, I'd hire you in a heartbeat. If you don't end up coming with me, I hope you get to make your own way out there. Definitely ping me if you do. Blue out.
She's asked me out on a date already. I think Lou's gonna die horribly at some point.
Cutter 9346-52. Your designated sleep period is now over. Have a great day.
Alright. In-chat reactors are now on the line. And I got bunny character D. Okay. Fun for animal friends. And we got access to this scalp thingy. Wow. Yep, and a new hub poster. And a new sticker. Alright, where do I want to put my hub poster?
Learn about the motherlode of any ship. The reactor. Most dangerous part of shipbreaking. But you got this. Continue when you're ready, Cutter.
Yeah. Have a little workstation. Says I've got 3 stickers, I just can't find the bloody things. I've earned these stickers, I want to use them. Ah, here we go. There we go. Range 1, that'd be nice. Yeah, the sticker menu's a bit of time. Waste of time. Tether amount. Always tether amount. And range for the grapple. Thrusters. Bit of high speed boost. Larger ocean tanks, very important. I've got plenty of next tokens, so let's get the range and cut grid on that. Everything's still at 100%. Okay, time to lose £500,000 training dollars. I could skip it, but you know, I've killed myself with generators a few times.
I remember my first reactor pull. I was shaking like a leaf. You got less on the line now, but still. Let's try to do this without a critical meltdown.
Now,
This ship's reactor's toward the aft, but there are lots of different configurations out in the wild. Okay. We're only focused on one thing right now. Pull the reactor and get it on the barge. As soon as you disconnect the reactor from this ship, it'll start to melt down. So act fast and make sure you have an exit strategy ahead of time.
Yep, I need to actually go inside. Alright, where's the way in? I always pick the wrong side, I find. Yep, oh no, that's the right side. Yeah, we'll see if I get any cash for like throwing stuff down, because the previous ones I haven't for training.
Alright. This one's pretty easy. Should just slide out of her coolant casing with a good yank from your grapple. Try to have your extraction fully planned out before disconnecting it from the ship.
I'll poke it out. There we go. What have we got? Med kits, okay. Just cut out the rest of this while I'm here. Got another bunny character D. Okay. Oh, what's this? I just needed a bit more of a push. Ow.
Helmet damage detected. Always use Lynx branded repair kits to avoid invalidating your warranty.
There's a warranty. Let's see, does this get deposited into my account? Yes, it does.
Deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Guess who's not getting any, losing any money today?
Secured. Credits deposited.
Look, I've tried racing the reactor wins. Trust me. You don't want to mess with a reactor in this game. Which is why it's like one of the first things you have to do, because these things are worth huge amounts of cash.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
So yeah, we're going to basically disassemble most of this and then come back to the reactor afterwards.
Account credited.
If they're going to pay for my action, I may as well make use of it.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
We take the stuff off the outside as well.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
There we go, there's the light peeler Ranger.
Salvage
I don't think you can pull the entire ship. Depends how strong your turbines get. You might be able to, late game, you might be able to do most of a ship with it, like late game turbines, but only the early ships.
salvage goal reached. Rewards assigned.
All this cash that's flying into my account.
Salvage registered. Transferring credit.
Oh, that was okay. I thought I'd mess that up.
Salvage deposit accepted.
Okay, it's not looking too bad in here. Plus the fuel, apparently got that damaged. So we're going to throw it in the furnace, which is how you safely deposit all fuel, obviously. Bright shiny lights. What's that? You can push entire shuttles down. Yeah. Yeah, they learn from those type of things. Oh, look what we can do to cheese this. Oh. Bye-bye panel, wherever you just flew off to. Get back here, you're 61 kilos of nanocarbon. Right. What are you still attached by? Not much. Excellent. These big external engines are worth something. I'll waste a couple of tethers on them. $10 worth a bit of cash.
Credits deposited.
Boink.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Let's see if I want on the other side. I can't quite fit through there. Bye bye, nacelle. Let's cut that other side off. And see, that range just makes it all that little bit of difference. Okay. Get you into the processor.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Let's just slice and dice these things off. I just wasn't quite holding it long enough. Right. Getting down to the brass tacks bits now. Just get in there.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
There you go. A nacelle is worth 200,000 credits. Not something to be messed around. Oh, yes. Nearly got the roof. Right. Does an exit strategy count as like taking the entire ship apart? Because for me that's a good, pretty good exit strategy. Okay.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Getting to the annoying ones now that don't have easy access into the side panels.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Let's see what I can do if I take out this back section as well. Ooh, look at that radiation. Wow. Let's drop the floor out. Or just blow it a bit. Yeah. Alright, that's things for the furnace. That's a reactor. That's one reactor, and that is the Other one. Ah, there we go. That's a computer terminal. It's another cool $250,000. Okay, only 16,000. It's definitely all natural radiation. Okay.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
See, pulling the cockpit off gives you access. Yeah, the cockpit's still attached, so that's the issue. I'd have to cut my way through here, wouldn't I? We can worry about that later. Okay, so now, if I pull this, that'll be easy as hell. Wonderful poster. What's this one? Don't play in the radioactive zone. That's just through the reactor. Alright.
Well, congrats, Cutter. You're certainly picking this stuff up faster than I did back in the day. Okay, I'm gonna leave you to it till you get to the next range. Until then, remember this. Measure twice, cut once. And tether.
Or just randomly cut repeatedly. Now I'll just use a tether. Oh look, that's freed up a couple of fuel tanks I didn't even know were there. That was lucky. Hidden fuel tanks are the nasty bit. See, this has got me access down the side now. All this is for the processor. Couple of tethers, we'll sort that out. Not much of worth down here, so we can just zoom along.
Processing object. Applying credits to account. Salvage goal achieved.
There we go. Tier 3. These ships are getting more valuable as they go as well. Alright. Might do this in a single shift. Oops. I destroyed the airlock, that was careless. I'm used to I forgot for a second that the airlock's now a separate thing. I'm used to the airlock just being a thing you just ripped out. Power cell.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
So it's just like that little power cell's worth like a huge amounts of cash.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
You follow that one. You pull those two off, I might just get rid of that. Right, bye-byes. Yeah, I'm annoyed at that. That's it. That was a simple but like costly mistake. I'm a little worried about the rest of this thing going off that way. Wait, no, furnace. What are you attached to each other by? A bit close to that thing there.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
All this stuff in rather than destroy it. It's all looking furnacey. Whoa. Oh, that was close. That was close. Oh, oh boy. I was not looking what I was doing then. That's a waste of a tether.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred. Salvage goal missed.
Oh, well.
Potential lowered.
Yeah, well, if you blow the airlock up, these things happen. You can fly off into there. You can fly off into there. I thought I told you to get into the furnace.
Object accepted for processing.
Yeah, rank 4 is not bad though, is it really? It would have been rank 5, except I kind of didn't grey. About all you can call that. Have we got anything left? Oh, just that big chunk there, which is for the processor. Apart from the glass, oh well. Too late for the glass. That'll get me rank 4, but...
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Yep. Look at that. Just short of rank 4. But there's now left for me to get. And the shift, and we'll pick something else up. Yeah, probably that was that borderline. Yes, that destroyed lights probably were the thing that took me over the edge there. Yeah, greatest moments of time. Oh, no.
Shipbreaker, you have one.
Better be not be loot again. God, loot, come on.
So, this can be, an awkward subject. But you've probably noticed Lynx doesn't take great care of us. Up until maybe 100 years ago, workers like us would sometimes form these groups, called unions, and go toe-to-toe with the company. They'd argue for better wages, safer work, decent hours, that kind of thing. Lynx was actually part of getting rid of them. But some of us are trying to bring it back. I can tell you're a good person, and a hard worker. The company will use you up. It's just built that way. So I thought you might be interested in the Union News Group.
You're dead.
There are new messages every couple of days. Read them, don't read them, trash them, whatever. Just keep it on the down low. The others don't know about it. Weaver and Dee are a bit too by the book. Kaido is just too anxious. Poor kid. But I wanted you to have the info. I was glad someone gave it to me when I was new. Okay, spiel over. See you in
Yeah.
the Rook. Flew out.
I'm expecting to see that one in the top up here. I'm expecting that to explode, like, mid-conversation. Ah, another day.
Morning Cutter 9346-52. All the team at Lynx would like to wish you a happy and productive day.
Okay. Let's have a quick look at the employee terminal. 2 messages. Yes, that's right. Send your message through the company thing. It's not like it's going to be reading it. Yeah. She is so dead. Lou has got no brain in her head. She is so dead. Alright. I did not sign up for this. I would like the company to know this. This was sent to me. I did not sign up for it. Apparently you can do that. Right, let's just check my equipment. I might be able to level something up. Yeah, let's get the durability boost. I want to get a few more ranks, I'll be able to do some better stuff. Alright. See? Motivational. Okay. We'll get with a new one because there's not enough worth left of that to be worth worrying about. Scout Patrol Craft worth 11 million. That looks like I could make some easy cash off it, doesn't it? I've had one of these before. And these antennas and stuff come off quick. Diddly ding ding. Alright, fire up those processors. We're going to have a busy day ahead of ourselves. Make sure they go in the right direction. Those are big old chunky things, aren't they? Yeah, look at that. That's a huge amounts of cash. Let's get the other one of those as well.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
I think this thing, the whole thing's worth 11 million, so. Let's get in and cut these two. And get those going down. Get in there. I wonder if it, if you're just going for one shift, you could probably get quite a lot out of just like taking the really expensive stuff out of the outside of a ship. Alright, I'll worry about that later. That's just the process. That's where all that's going to end up anyway. Let's get inside. At some point, I'm going to get a ship that actually has atmosphere. Oh, I was to the wrong side. Bonk. Base. Doom, 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 doom. Hello, airlock. I will try not to blow you up like I did your friend. Ooh, this is the one with loads of computer stuff. What happens to all the stuff you don't actually pick up? Like the ship you like, oh, I've just taken out like most of this. What happens to the rest of the salvage? You know, if you just took all the really expensive stuff out. Did some poor junior guy go, here you go, here's like 400 tons of scrap to deal with. Now we got a way out anyway. Always an important start. Because that then allows you to go around putting all this stuff out. $250,000 credits. Ow. Looks like you have to take the reactor out before you can take those things out. No.
Transferring credits. Salvage goal cleared. Rewards allocated. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Alright, doing this quite well.
Salvage secured. Credit deposited.
The thing is, getting all this stuff out means you're less likely to wreck it when you're cutting the rest of the ship up. And it's quite easy to miscut through one of these things.
Awarded. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Got another power generator there. Ah, see, you didn't electrocute me that time, did you?
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
I've got a decent amount of fuel, but I should probably check in the back, see if they've got any oxygen cylinders knocking around.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Dum 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 dum.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Alright. Looking good, looking good.
Deposited. Applying credit to account.
Get this door out the way.
Processing object.
All 3,000 credits of it.
Salvage secured.
Okay, another room to cut into. Another computer thing. Yeah, recycling those game receipts. I do like the idea that like, everything on the ship is worth recycling. Yeah, even though we're in deep space, like, you know, but obviously there's post scarcity is not a thing yet. Let's smack that around a bit.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Bombs relay, it's got to be worth a good chunk.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
These computer lady ships are really good. I haven't even got to the engine yet.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
I know my oxygen's getting a bit low. Come on, let's open up the back room.
Processing valuable object. Credit
There we go, oxygen. And a little bit of radiation.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Hey!
salvage secured. Applying credit.
I can't take the food pack for myself. No, apparently it's not linked to the rations. Okay, let's have a look at the back of this ship. The next thing to come out is the control panel. And then we need to cut the bottom of the ship off.
Credits transferred.
Let's take it that's my radiation alarm kicking in then. Yeah. Oh, I can level up to rank 5 now actually. It's not a bad day. And I've still got 6 minutes on the Eastern Guard. Come on. Shift. Tether it. Bye bye radioactive meltdown. And hello. 1.2 million credits. Oh, was it overheat with the laser, was it? I already have that poster, so that can... What does that get me? Nothing, apparently. Alright, let's get this engine out if we can. Gotta grab this other oxygen cylinder. Ooh, that was close.
If you're fixing to dot the I's and cross the T's, you got about 5 minutes to do it. We're out.
Look, a light. There we go. I noticed that as well. Right. I think I want off the back. It's a thruster class 1. I have to cut this off if I want to kit this, don't I? Oh, that was 500,000. That was stupid. I feel dumb now. Because I am dumb. That was a terrible cut. I could have saved that a couple of seconds and that would have saved me so much money. Ah. Alright, is there anything worth saving it here? No. Thruster cap. Oh no, all that goes straight in there anyway. That's... Yeah, I could fix that tomorrow. At least it wasn't a reactor. I got the big one. Structural wiring. Right. Gonna go a bit slower this time. Because the airlock is worth a fair chunk of money. Oh no, I've still got these up here. Yeah, I did just wreck the thruster. I feel very dumb. Alright, let's pull all these structural bits out. Oh, I want that before the end of the day, definitely.
Salvage registered. Transferring credit.
See, I did remember that. Yeah, but these wiring packs are basically holding this thing together, aren't they? Be a short shift tomorrow to get this broken.
This is your 1-minute warning, Cutter. Don't be a hero, alright?
Maybe a hero. Time to throw that in there as well. If I use a couple of tethers.
Valuable object processed.
Oh, got the wrong way. Bye bye airlock.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Okay. 18 seconds. See what's worth. If it's worth coming back out. I don't know if it is for this. I just got that first one, got level 4 on it. I don't think it's worth coming back for what's left. Took 8 million out of it. There's only 1.8 million left. That ain't worth coming back tomorrow. I'm now a junior apprentice.
License upgraded.
All looking good. What'll happen now? You get giant exploding cannons. Ah, another day.
Weather 9346-52. Today's weather report, clear and sunny, with a high of -270 degrees.
Oh, that's balmy out there. Right, hazard 5. Pressurized pockets, here we go. The real game starts. Ah. Another sticker.
Hey, Cutter. You're gonna start getting pressurized shifts now. Lou and I will show you the ropes when you're ready.
Increase range. Increase strength. Extra braking. Or anything else just yet? Oh, I've got so much stuff I can buy now. Okay. Start the shift. Let's do one of these pressurized trainings.
Alright. Our friend Lou thinks she's the expert on pressurized ships. So, I'm gonna let her take the lead on this one.
You give me a hard time, but you know I'm good. Okay, Rook, time for the fun stuff. And by fun, I mean incredibly dangerous.
You're in good hands. Take it away, Lou.
Okay, first rule. Always scan ahead. Ships can have pockets of pressure anywhere inside them. Let's have a look. Activate your scanner now. Your scanner shows the pressure state of every compartment. Red labels are unpressurized. Green are pressurized. Cut between a red room and a green room, and boom. Violent decompression.
Yep.
The correct term is explosive decompression.
Explosive. same deal. If we cut this ship now, it pops. Only safe way in is through an airlock. If you can't find one, they show up on your scanner too. Good. Now cycle the airlock. Should be a switch in there.
Alright.
And you're in. From inside, you can safely depressurize with an atmosphere regulator. Should be one nearby. Give it a go.
Oh dear.
Hey! All right, look! Either you're a fast learner or I'm an amazing teacher. Now, sometimes you're gonna have to depressurize a ship violently.
Explosively?
Explosively. Soon as you hear that warning, grab onto something. Seriously, you don't want to get stuck through a 1-inch hull fracture. Believe me, it's unpleasant. Sometimes areas of the ship have their own pressurization system. So remember, always scan ahead. Now, hey Weaver, why don't you take the rest of the day off and I'll demo my patented reactor rodeo technique.
Nah, that's all right there, Lou. Thank you very much.
Oh, hot tip. You know all the supplies you can buy at the kiosk? You can actually scrounge a lot of that stuff for free from the ship.
Really?
Come on now, Lou. You know that's against the regs.
That's just because they want us to spend every penny at the company store.
It's also not safe. Nor sanitary.
Come on, what?
You know how long that stuff's been floating around and all that grime and dust?
They're vacuum sealed, Weaver.
Oh, probably well past their expiry date.
Okay, well, it's not like I'm saying to steal power cells and flip them on the black market.
Look, Lou, I need you to try and follow the rules now, you hear?
Yeah, whatever, boss. Catch you later, Rook. Lou out.
Cutter, I encourage you not to huff any old can of oxygen you find, but if you do, please just monitor your vitals after. Oh, and for God's sake, don't eat anything you find. Anyway, have a good shift. Holler if you need me.
I just throw everything in the wrong one. Right, I'm getting this fuel out of the way first because that much fuel in a ship scares me. Alright. Got a bunch of soft crates.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
So eat ship food.
Salvage deposit.
I'm just annoyed there's no fuel on here apparently. Like the one thing I actually need at the moment. O2 is fine, I'll pick that O2 a bit closer.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Never picked any new tethers up. Missed the processor.
Salvage secured.
Pulling these things off from a distance, I've learned my lesson. Alright. Hopefully this is decompression. Pressurized, so let's go get some more fuel before I blow that open and get some more tethers. Yeah, it's space. Like, what's going to survive in space?
Object processed. Transferring credit.
Cutter, got a tether. Get yourself over to the kiosk to buy some more.
Alright. Fuel, tethers. I never even took the outside stuff off. Wow. Let's go fix that problem. These nacelles are worth some big cash. Oh, this is one of the internally attached ones, isn't it? See, things are getting more tricky. Patch kit, I don't need that just yet. Alright, let's cut some space in here. There we go, looking good. Pull that free. Yeah, it's boom time. It's okay, these ships are really easy to get the engine out of. This time I'm not going to lose the thruster though. They're out the way. Bye bye. Right, easiest to probably take the thruster out the back.
Salvage goal reached. Rewards assigned. Valuable object accepted for processing.
No. No. That side, thank you very much. There we go. Nah, it's still attached on the inside, that's what I thought.
Valuable component destroyed.
Oh, what happened to the thruster cap? Alright, let's see if we can disconnect this thing this time safely. No, apparently... Okay, so apparently I'm thinking this needs disconnecting, it doesn't. Alright, that's an expensive lesson to learn. Yeah, maybe the toggle disconnects it. I'll have another ship to try it on. Alright, let's disconnect this back end.
Valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
And that's a lot of heat up. At least this does build up quite nicely. That O2, it's worth picking that up. What was that? That was a worrying sound. Okay, is this thing still... Okay. Oh, I hate doing this. Let's try. That's 2 fuel tanks for the barge. Just gonna tether you down. Right, all of this chunk here is just for the processor. You're for the furnace now.
Transferring credits.
That's the door.
Valuable object.
Is there a nice little energy thing in here? Can't see it. Let's work on the wrong mode. Let's free this thing. It knows what this is, a crawl space. It's pretty good. Okay, some of these bits are still pressurized. Ah, so the airlock is still pressurized. That's good to know.
Minutes left, Cutter. How you use them is entirely up to you. We were out.
Might have a vest. Got to pull the airlock out. Keep getting to look what the airlock's worth.
Salvage accepted. Credit
$250,000, so yeah, well worth it. Alright, is there anything on here worth taking off? Help. Faith. Ooh, that is not the one I was expecting to be using. That can go in there. Ooh, that's a nice poster. Let's nick that. Oh, there's the thruster fuel. I don't really need it, but it's better than wasting it.
valuable object accepted for processing.
Get you in there. Should now be able to find the cut to oh, just through an antenna. And that's attached to. Oh, there's a console in there. That gets the 5th level thing. And there's the incredibly valuable power cell. Even in the future, batteries are still incredibly expensive.
Applying credit.
Alright, where's the nacelle release? Where's the nacelle attached to this bit? Yeah, there they are.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Right.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
And
Process. Transferring credit.
whack myself in the face with that. Not quite sure what's highlighting up there. A bit quicker to cut through now. Alright. Let's get this bit out. We get this nacelle down today. That makes it one's really worthwhile. Would have been over, that should be over half the value of this thing. Junk. Yeah, they like hiding stuff.
That's 1 minute left, Cutter. If you're in the middle of something, it's nigh on time to skedaddle.
Probably like.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Just doing some cleanup before the next mission. O2 is low, but I can sort that. Free O2. Okay, that's another successful day. 4 million. Still 3 million out there. Probably worth another day, I think. Get those extra points. Because I can take myself up to 3 or 4. That'll get me another level, I think.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Your allocated shift time will be commencing shortly.
Never quite sure if it's supposed to be like a kind of yeah, because if I can get that, it gets me 30. I might be able to get that to get another 60. That'll take me most of the way up. Yeah, I'm never quite sure if this 15 minutes is supposed to be like a condensed like part of your day. I've got everything I need now. Or what? Alright. You're for the processor. That's the antenna I missed on the other one. Wait. Get back in here. You're off to there. You're attached to that. You're also attached to that one. Excellent. Like peeling a very metallic onion.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Processing object. Applying credits to account. Salvage deposit accepted.
Hey, Cutter. Want to see something special? Take a look at that railgate.
What? Whoa.
Additional rewards.
That was cool. That was worth watching. Oh.
What a beauty. You know, no matter how many times I see that old railgate fire, it never ceases to amaze me. Could be you on there one day.
Yes, the cockpit is still pressurized. So, this one could get interesting. Alright. Right, the front of the ship is now separate from everything else. That breaches it. Oh. That bit just put itself into the... You guys saw that, didn't you? That bit just salvaged itself. That's amazing. It even cost me too much in the way of stuff.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
This is where I've got to mark the remaining value is, I think.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Oh, I've missed playing this game.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
floating around like this, so I'm gonna have to tether it up to one of the hedgehogs. Don't think I'll be using those this early in the game. Come back here. Do you know, I'm just gonna send what's left into there. Bye bye, whatever valuable stuff was in there. Wasn't that much actually. I think this is all furnace stuff, isn't it? With the exception of this one remaining roof. But oh, and something in here. This roof strut here. Right, let's do one last sweep for anything valuable that I can actually use. Oxygen. Yeah, this is all furnace stuff. Couple of tethers to get that going. Right, see if that's worth any salvage. Yeah, that did destroy quite a bit, didn't it? Low Ranger. Blah, 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 blah. Once this thing gets fed in, that'll be sorted.
Material deposited.
Alright, I'm gonna go top my tethers up.
Salvage goal achieved. Rewards allocated.
I can't see anything else floating around of value. Oop. That'll be the last bit. Yeah, I'm gonna try that differently.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Now we seem to be good. We'll buy some more tethers before I forget. But yeah, the next one I will have a better go at.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000. Thank you for your purchase. Have a nice day.
Nice, short, efficient one that gets me another 60. And gets me rank 7.
Level awarded. License up.
So yes, I do think there's a switch that I've been taking the engine out first. I need to take the reactor out first, I think. Another day, another 500,000 in debt.
6-52. Link.
All right, folks. Got a priority message coming in from corporate. Everyone put down what you're doing and have a listen.
Maybe they're gonna give us some holiday time. That'd be awesome.
That would be a first. Probably just another Pilsen kid getting a cushy exec job.
Hush up now, y'all.
This is an important message to all Link Salvage Division employees. It's come to our attention, thanks to a very loyal member of our family, that there has been talk about forming a shipbreakers union. A union is a dangerous thing, where extensive fees are extracted for so-called representation of your workers' rights. At Lynx, our top priority is already your well-being. This is why union activity is strictly prohibited by your contract, for your own protection. To safeguard you and your work, we are immediately dispatching an administrator to every salvage sector. This administrator will oversee operations and ensure proper employee conduct. They are authorized to correct worker behavior by any means, and they'll remain in place until we can guarantee company-wide integrity. Until then, remember, the company is your family. The union is your enemy. Thank you.
No holiday. Told ya.
A union? I haven't heard anything about that. Have you?
Of course not.
Probably happening around the Martian districts. They always been quarrelsome.
You heard anything like that, Lou?
No. Hey, Weaver, do you know when our administrator's showing up?
Week, maybe? Coming all the way from HQ at Jupiter Gate. When they get here, we'll need to be on our best behavior.
Oh, great.
Nothing to fret about, all right? But they are going to be checking everything. Salvage logs, transmission records, operational efficiency.
Oh, great.
You'll be fine, Kai. It's not a performance review.
Lou's right. Now, let's just try and keep our heads down and weather this storm together. See y'all in the yard. Weaver out.
Weaver 100% shipped, didn't he? Yeah, he is fast.
Don't worry, this is a closed channel. There won't be a log. Well, looks like things might get a bit difficult around here. They're gonna try to make our lives hell. Don't worry. Just having access to the Union News Group doesn't make you a full-fledged member. Besides, no one from corporate has access. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little nervous. If anything happens, I'll make sure nothing comes down on you. Lou out.
Alright. Ooh, I want one of them. It's gonna explode on me, but I've not died in like an hour and a half. Alright. Let's see what upgrades I can pick up. Less thermal energy, better cooldown, better durability, better range. The grapple gets me longer level lifetime. Charge pulse, oh that'd be nice. Increase top speed. Oh, yeah. No, I'm not going to need that just yet. I'm not dealing with anything big enough to worry about it. Let's get the better scanner, it's going to be more important now. Alright. New shift, new ship. What's that? Hauler. It's got electrical and chemical hazards. That's got the most value. There's Nomad here, so let's go on that. 15 million is a good payday.
Alright, Cutter. Thrusters on these Atlas ships are worth a mint, but can be a touch. There's only one way to salvage the thruster engine and fuel injectors intact. You gotta pop off the thruster nozzle and work your way inside from there. The trick of it is,
Try switching to another frequency and then back again.
once you start working on them, fire starts spreading. Can you hear me now? When it reaches the fuel tank, it's gonna blow.
Hey, okay.
Gotta get in quick.
I have a question.
And switch off the fuel supply.
Administrator.
There's a shut-off switch at the very back. Otherwise,
They've come here before?
well,
Sure.
for a
Loads
big
of
old
times.
mess.
Profits drop,
Okay.
they send someone.
Let's get that nozzle
Accidents
removed.
go up, they send someone. Sometimes they just send someone to find out if they need to send someone.
They ain't a big deal, Kai.
You heard right, Paulson. I guess they're just snooping around for union stuff. Right?
Yeah. Gonna be here a week, tops. These types have the attention span of a gopher. They'll move on pretty quick.
What's a gopher?
What? Boy, you better come visit sometime on Mars when you're done here.
One day, we'll
Yeah.
all go see them gophers and whatnot.
I'm gonna die horribly now, aren't I?
And don't fret none. Carry on now. Weaver out.
That was 100% like deliberate that they were talking over each other then. I've got to drain the fuel out first, haven't I?
Deposit accepted for processing.
The access panel's open. So that's structural, that's a cut point. This is all the thruster in here. Ship has not exploded. Okay. Let's find our way into this thing. Is she pressurized is the next question. She is not by the looks of it. Nope, she's not pressurized, so is that going for me? Okay. There's a ton of stuff for the barge in here. This one's going to take a while. Wait, there's a fuel tank hiding around back here. The more I can peel her, the better, I think. Yeah, see you later, Lone Ranger. Do anything? Yeah, there we go. We have got part of the hull off. Fairly big chunk as well. Get in there. We've got a couple other bits here that need to be surgically removed. Nothing else on that worth stealing. Yoink. Good old yoinking. Can go as well. So that's still attached to something.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Oh, that's part of the thrust. Cancel. Here's the reactor, surrounded by a lovely, lovely little shield. I'm nearly finished taking it apart though. If I take this out, this gives me good reaction access to the reactor. Alright. So they can go into there. I'm not entirely sure what this is attached to. This one seems to be attached, but the other side doesn't.
Valuable
it's a bit weird. Thruster is massive in inside this thing. Properly disconnected though. Is there a thruster cap at this end? That's the thruster nozzle. That's for the processor. That's for the processor, so I need to split this entire thing.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Off a bit of puzzling going on now. This is all structural, so this could be cut. This is the first time I'm going to have to cut my way into something like this. I'm thinking it is.
Warning. Your oxygen reserves are
All right.
dropping below statistically profitable levels.
It's really profitable. Come on, I did see some oxygen in there. There we go. Right, well we're in here. Get this bottom bit off. That's a big old piece of metal though. It's disconnected though, so if I can get out the ship somehow, I should be able to pull it all down. I think it's kind of held in place with all this lot, isn't it? Let's get this thing out of the way. That was a tether, didn't not need to be use a tether.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Not made much cast this time, but this is more of an exploratory. Get yourself used to the idea of this ship. This is definitely the most complex thing I've come across.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
I can still make enough to pay for today. Well, if I wanted to, I could easily pull the reactor out. I've got 5 minutes, let's get the reactor out.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
It's gonna be a lot easier if I pull this bit out, isn't it? Oh, that's got a bit of a spin on it.
You're looking at roughly 5 minutes left in this shift. Keep on at it. Weaver out.
Yeah, that's definitely connected up to that. That means this should now pop out fairly easily.
Salvage deposit confirmed.
1,000,000 credits. There we go.
Salvage deposit accepted.
It's getting into this thing that's going to be the interesting bit. I think once I've managed to cut myself a small hole, it might not be too bad. Above my cutting grade, okay. I can't cut into any of this. Okay. No, 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 no.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Okay. There's only 3 minutes left. I'm not going to get much done with this. But what's there for the barge? Oh, it's a ladder. What do you pay me for the access ladder then?
Deposit registered. Account credited.
My oxygen's low and I'm definitely have to go back to here for this time.
Credits awarded.
200 credits for the ladder. Okay. Yeah, those engines are a bit of a pain. What are you doing there?
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
I'll buy the fuel as well. Alright, still got a minute. I can still cut a few more bits, but get myself ready for for tomorrow. This is just, yeah.
Looking like you got about a minute left, Cutter. 1 minute remaining.
Putting this from a distance because I'm expecting the earth shattering kaboom. Not destroyed much of it yet. I think that's because I've been going very slow. Pretty much using the entire shift just trying to figure out what I'm doing.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Yeah, I made enough profit today. Tomorrow I can come back and I'm just going to focus on cracking into these engines. Yeah, 2 million. Still gets you up close towards the end game. I'm going to make this my last ship for tonight anyway. Then I'm kind of torn, do I do this again tomorrow or do I do some Songs of Six?
To share the following message. The only P's permitted in the salvage yard are profit, processor, and potassium trifluoromethane sulfonate.
Alright, let's get in there. think I've got an idea. There are bits at the back you can cut. Yeah, okay, let's cut this. And then work our way around to see if there's any other bits like that. There's another one there. Right, that's the thruster nozzle gone. I am in. Oh my lord. That's a cut point. Have I drained enough? Is it disconnected? Is cutting this going to cause the whole thing to explode? Because I can't get in there anymore, can I?
Get in there and hit that shut-off switch.
Ah. I'm gonna die, gonna die, gonna die, gonna die, gonna die.
That's it, Cutter. Real satisfying when it comes apart like that, don't you think?
Alright.
You do it from here. Weaver out.
What do you mean from here? Just blew up the expensive bit. All this is for the processor now. I think I just blew up like several millions worth of engine. You can get those things moving, are they too big? Okay. At least I get a take two over here. Look at that, I haven't actually destroyed that much in the way of goods.
Processor deposit accepted.
Alright, stage 1 goal.
Salvage goal reached. Rewards assigned.
Okay, so into this engine now.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
This is a structural bit. Can't cut it because it's above my struct grade.
Credit deposited.
This is a quasar cutter. Can't cut that. This is the thruster. And there's no easy way past. You can't just squeeze past, can you, and just try and disconnect it. I don't see a way of getting this out without blowing it up. I really don't. It's the fuel injector, that's for the barge. That's the fuel injector at the main price.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Oh, these are cargo containers. How are these attached? They're all for the barge, apparently. Wow. Well, the fuel injector's worth 400,000. So I want this bit at the end, apparently. There's no way past it, is there? I'll have to nip in and get some oxygen in a second. Because I cut the wrong bit, okay. Go, 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 go. Hit the music, fuel shut off valve. Yeah, so that's just me not shooting straight. I've got one more.
Oxygen reserves are low.
Yeah, I know.
Asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage goals.
I saw another oxygen cylinder in here. Yeah, I can see it from here.
Oxygen levels stable.
Okay. Take the cash for that. Where's the fuel regulator come off this thing? Here it is.
Deposit accepted for processing. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Is there a cut point? Ah, there's some cut points here. Can I cut them with this thing? Bye bye, Mr. Fuel Injector. Off to the process over you. Alright, let's do this last one. That was a worrying crump noise, wasn't it? That's the third nozzle. Compared to the value of the ship, though, there's still a lot of it left. Okay. I cut this thing.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Valuable object purchased.
Okay, come on, move. Pull this thing out, I think. Bury it to the back wall for now. And then into the burning bit of the ship. Out, Benny. Yes, I got it. Oh. Okay, Weaver, did you not just see what happened then? Because, yeah, telling me there's 5 minutes left, not really helpful. Peel this thing apart.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Cutter, looks like you used your last tether.
Oh,
Head on over to the kiosk to pick up some more.
let's do a full restock. Not going to help me much in this one, but right. That was the wrong button. Well, it's the right button, wasn't close enough.
Headers restored.
Processing object.
Yay.
Salvage goal met. Rewards will be paid.
Oh no, I destroyed a light. Whatever am I going to do with myself? I don't think I can live with this anymore. Right, I just noticed down here we've got more fuel cells.
See what I mean about blowing it sky high? It's easily done. I've done it myself, I can tell you. And more than once. Maybe let's give it another go.
That was the other side. I thought that was the other something completely separate. What are these? Oh, O2 casters. Alright. You can tell this is getting more difficult, can't you?
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Clear out some of this rubble. Right, I still haven't touched the cargo bays. Actually, I think this here looks like it might be the thing connecting the cargo base to the back. Alright, let's carry on trying to disconnect all this. The more of these I can blow out in the next minute or two.
60 seconds left to wrap things up, Cutter.
Just making my long-term life easier. There's still enough value in this thing to definitely worth coming back for another go. Alright, that should be the back section disconnected. That's a huge section of the bottom bit there disconnected. Alright. I think I've got one more shift in me for tonight. But this should be the one that brings in the big cash.
Hello, Shipbreaker. This is your morning wake-up call.
Get the workstation quickly. I should be able to get a boost to my laser cutter heat capacity. There we go. Just make that just a bit better. Most of the cutting's done. It should just be throwing huge amounts of stuff into the bases. Look at that ruin of a ship. That's I have done my job well so far. There we go. Strong start to the day. You get away from that. Oh no, the gravity on that one's got it now. Bye bye 200,000 credits. Alright. What we are at now is a stage where I can just start stripping this thing out.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
That's actually trying to for.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Oh no, I destroyed another light. The big thing I want to get is these things. Ah! Okay. Yeah, as soon as I noticed that, I noticed there's these things here that need cutting. If I do this... that should now be free to be tethered down into the barge. Let's see how much these cargo containers are worth. Gonna take a few tethers to get them moving. Just leftover fuel pipe.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
As expected, this is going to be a profitable shift.
Salvage secured. Account credit
300,000 per cargo container. $80 for the industrial hoists. That's got a few more lights loose.
salvage secured. Applying credit.
Yeah, looking good. Our crates are worth a fair chunk.
Salvage
Yep.
accepted. Credits transferred.
Not worth that much, but always useful to get the out of consoles.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Get some nanocarbon going.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Blue bed. It's a new one. Not seen anything that's big enough for anyone to sleep on yet. Huh. Not bad. The O2 canister. These things are always worth it. What fruit dispenser? Feel sorry for the person who has to clean this bay out after me.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Valuable object accepted for processing.
Okay, we're getting there now. That's all for the processor. Just caught slightly in the gravity then. Looking for anything hidden. Right, let's slice our way into the cup. Oh, I don't need to slice my way in, do I? Just walk in like a civilized person. Oh, there's still a soft crate attached to that. Oop, I want that data drive, thank you very much. There's not really much room in here, is there? Yes.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
I want to get to the cockpit because I know that's what the big scores are going to be from now on.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Right, the kitchen cabinet. So everything including the kitchen sink. Which I just destroyed and it's worth 78,000. Fit through there neatly, does it? I'm just going to cut the front of this off. Back to plan A. Who cares what you destroy at this point? We're here for the credits. And the canopy wasn't worth too much, thankfully. Yeah, it's a very chill chores. Oh! Until it's not. You had to say that, didn't you? You made me say it. Oh god.
Higher work rates may be required to offset
That's only my second clone in just short of 4 hours. Using for replacement, high velocity impact and violent decompression. Says your next clear.
I'll say one thing. You certainly ain't afraid of dying. You might want to try and keep your spares to a minimum if you want to pull yourself out of debt.
I would dread to think how much that's just cost me.
Alright. You got 5 minutes left in this shift cutter before they turn the lights out on you. Weaver out.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
I lost that in a couple of times in case you thought that you said, oh no. I've pranked myself or something. Yeah, I say most of the value left in this ship is around this cockpit now. So easy to smash yourself in the face though.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
All that can just go straight in the furnace. I'm going to have to cut it off at this end, aren't I? Not coming back to the ship. Messy, sliced and dicey. There we go.
Deposit accepted.
Is there anything else of much value in here? Or should I just go sod it and whack the whole lot in the furnace? We've got 3 minutes left on the shift. We're going to go sod it and whack the whole lot in the furnace. But knows how many Teslas this is going to take me. Yeah. I save this piece for the processor? Oh, that says us. So no. Destroyed cabin storage, 140,000. Yeah.
Salvage goal missed. Rewards eliminated.
At that point, it's not worth carrying on. I'll top up the oxygen and the foster fuel while I'm here. And say goodbye to the shift. Yeah, the soundtrack's not normally my type of thing, but I find it fits really well for this. But yeah, that's probably a good time for me to sign off. I've been doing this for 4 hours. The cat is giving me the "it's time for you to go to bed" look.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Please
So.
enjoy the following inspirational message. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you do, you will be successful.
Yep, so thanks very much for watching. I might do some more of this at some point. I say I've got another night of streaming tomorrow. I'm not sure if I should do this or some Songs of Six, city building. Probably see what I feel like at the time. Yeah, let me know in the comments